New year, new you, or so you hope, right? Every year, millions of Americans make it their New Year's resolution to finally win the battle of the bulge. And it's no wonder, given that 127 million Americans are overweight and 60 million are obese. For those who desperately wish to shed those extra pounds, fad diets and weight loss products are probably very tempting. Liquid diets, no-carb diets, no food after 6 p.m. diets, chances are you've tried one yourself. But how far would you go to finally see that magic number on the scale? For some, a little public humiliation is just a small price to pay when it comes to dropping a few sizes. Enter Alli, the only FDA-approved over-the-counter weight loss product that promises 50% more weight loss when paired with diet and exercise versus diet and exercise alone. That means that if you lose 10 pounds by following a sensible diet and exercise program, you can lose 15 pounds with Alli. Sounds good so far? We think so. Its active ingredient, orlistat, is a drug that was originally designed to treat obesity. Also known as tetrahydrolistatin, orlistat functions by binding to about 25% of the fat a person ingests to prevent the body from absorbing it. GlaxoSmithKline, the maker of Alli, recommends this product for persons 18 and over who will use it side by side with a reduced calorie and low-fat diet. And that's a recommendation you may want to follow if you decide to give Alli a try. Which brings us to the side effects. The first is staturia. In plain English, that means oily, loose stools. It makes sense, because after all, that fat that Alli doesn't let your body absorb has to go somewhere, right? Which brings us to the remaining side effects, or treatment effects, as GlaxoSmithKline prefers to call it. Frequent or urgent bowel movements that are hard and sometimes impossible to control, and flatulence, which sometimes brings a little surprise to the party without notice. To keep all these unusual behaviors to a minimum, it is recommended that a person ingest equal to or less than 15 grams of fat per meal. And if Alli does what it promises, about 4 grams of fat or 36 calories from fat will just slide through your digestive system. We were surprised to find that 135 reviews on Amazon.com gave Alli 4 stars out of 5. User Kalix said the following: I lost 60 pounds but also dieted vigorously and exercised regularly at the gym on the treadmill for 35 minutes. Oily discharge sometimes? You bet, but only when I ate meals with a high fat content. But what do the numbers say? According to marketing firm Information Resources, sales of Alli reached $12 million during its first 3 days on the shelves and later reached over $32 million in the first month. But in the second month, that amount decreased by half to $16 million, and in December of 2007, sales were just $7 million. That year, GlaxoSmithKline spent $150 million to promote Alli, while the company only sold $125 million. Many attribute the stinky sales to the even stinkier side effects, but the truth is Alli works. In clinical trials, people using Alli lost an extra 2 to 3 pounds for every 5 pounds lost through diet and exercise. So for those who can't fight the temptation of hitting up a drive-thru, you may want to give Alli a shot. Just be prepared to hit up the restroom very soon after. Thanks for tuning in to Markets.com. I'm Luisana Swigert. Have a very happy New Year.